I'm here today because I do believe that all children should be living in a loving and supportive home that's free of violence. And I also am seeking this opportunity to just bridge the gap and see this is where it begins.
We are talking with our legislators today and our policymakers. We very much need funding to support the services so that wherever someone is being abused, they have a shelter and a safe space where they can get help and escape the violence they're experiencing in their home.
We're going around asking everyone to support Governor Wolf's proposed $1.5 million increase in domestic violence service funding.
Yes, I support it fully.
Thank you so much. So we have a donut.
I am here today to meet with legislators to advocate for funding for domestic violence services so that everybody can live a life free from violence. We are hoping, with an increase in domestic violence services funding, to provide a civil legal representation project in Wayne County. Wayne County is a very rural area and has very limited resources, and to best provide a safe environment for victims of domestic violence, we really need to provide good justice by civil legal representation for them.
Hello, my name is Ann Shields, and I'm the Executive Director for Domestic Violence of Cumberland and Perry counties. And I say no more to domestic violence by supporting victims of domestic violence and their families, and helping to spread awareness about domestic violence, what it is and where to go for help within the communities, the schools in our area.
This is a community effort. Communities need to get involved, and they need to be willing to step out of their comfort zones, talk about it, address the issues, or else we can't move forward without their support.
And today we advocated, along with other advocates, for the General Assembly to approve Governor Wolf's $1.5 million increase for domestic violence services.
There.
People can help by recognizing that domestic violence is a problem. I'm from a very rural community, and domestic violence happens there just as it does in other communities as well.
I'm Governor Tom Wolf, and I'm saying no more to domestic violence in Pennsylvania. That's why I'm proposing restoration of domestic violence service funding in this year's budget. In America today, 1 in every 4 women experiences domestic abuse. Let's work together to put an end to domestic violence in Pennsylvania.
I say no to domestic violence, and I support laws that benefit domestic violence victims.
I say no.
I say no to keep domestic violence from behind closed doors.
I say no. No more domestic violence.
I say no more to domestic violence by supporting laws that support domestic violence survivors.
I say no more to domestic violence.
I say no more, and I say I support the proper funding to address this issue.
And I say no more to all of the men in our society, as we need to be part of the solution to eradicating domestic violence.
I say no more to domestic abuse, whether the victims be old, young, rich, or poor.
We are working hard to end domestic violence.
We very much have a dream. We are going to end domestic violence for the next generation. Come join us. Help us to say no more.